My name is Leonard Jean-Gilles.
Can you spell that last name for me?
Uh, Jean-Gilles, Jeangilles.
Okay.
And I came here on January the 11th with a team from the United States. There were eyeglasses team, and we started working here on Monday. And on Tuesday, when we got here in the morning, we had a lot of people waiting for us here. Um, we have seen a lot of people, just before the earthquake happened. But that same afternoon, it came as a surprise because nobody knew that we were gonna have an earthquake. Mm-hmm. And I was with the team leader in the inner room of the clinic, and there were about 11 foreigners with us, and we lost one of them. She got hurt here, but they took her, to an island, and she died on the island before she could, reach back to the States.
Can you tell me what your feelings and thoughts were that day as you experienced this?
I was really scared. I was really scared because that was the first time I have experienced something like that. I've heard about hurricanes, I've heard about earthquakes, but that was a very, very, traumatic experience for me.
Did you see Jean? Were you anywhere near her, or did you see her when they took her out of the clinic?
I wasn't here when they took her out because right before the earthquake, I told the team leader that it was going to be time for us to leave because we quit work at 4 o'clock, but it was past 4 o'clock. And I told the team leader that we need to, pack up and go back because, it's time that we're going to see the rest of the patients tomorrow. He said, no, since they've been here all morning, so we have to see them. It would be a crime not to see those people. Then after a few minutes, I told the team leader that I need to go to the bathroom for a minute. Then after the last patient we saw, he said that, okay, you can go right now. And on my way back to the clinic, the restroom is outside in the yard. Mm-hmm. So on my way back to the clinic, and the earthquake started.
And what did it feel like? What did you recognize what was going on?
At first, I didn't understand what was going on, because I was going down the steps and walking, in the yard through, to the clinic, and then I felt like somebody was pulling me from behind, pulling my shirt from behind. Mm-hmm. And then, I, kind of like took a few steps back, and then after that, it pushed me forward again, mm-hmm. and then that's when it started, shaking. Mm-hmm. But it didn't begin with shaking first. Yeah. It was like a boat, going, from side to side.
Yeah.
But I didn't get the chance to see the woman who died because, as soon as things started, shaking, everybody was like wanting for shelter, Mm-hmm. So most of us, we went to outside in the streets, so we had to stand in the middle of the streets. Yeah. And then, there were, pieces of blocks, construction falling off, Mm-hmm. And that was very, very bad that day.
Yeah. What were you working as a translator here?
I was working as a translator. There were 5 of us here. There were me, Jean-Claude, Montaz, Baker, and Naomi. And Naomi was she's the person, she's one of the interpreters that got hurt, most badly, mm-hmm. because she had a wall who fell on her, on her right leg, and she couldn't walk,
Mm-hmm. And is she recovered now? Or?
Oh, yes, she's feeling better now. Yeah. She's feeling better. But the same night, all of us were, went to different places, I couldn't see anybody, in the team because there were a troop of UN soldiers here. They have asked some of us to go to a boat. There was a wharf close here. Mm-hmm. Then they have asked, those of us who want to shelter on the boat to go and stay there until the next morning. But that was also another, terrifying experience again because I don't like boats. And then, while we were on the boat, there were several aftershocks. And every time it happened, we felt like the boat is like, shaking just like the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was no difference.
Okay.